Welcome on board Salona 45 NATI by NAS Sailing. Cruiser racer with one very nice big wheel, all instruments, GPS and autopilot here next to the wheel, bow thruster with two on, left, right and off. Nice big compass. On the port side is a manual bilge pump and outside speaker. On the starboard side we have engine controls and anchor windlass control, standard contact and start, gear lever, and to turn off, pull, contact off and lever back. Shore power on the starboard side, and on the port side is a place for the ladder, which are just above the companionway. There's a nice big traveler just next to the wheel and big winches for Genoa sheets on both sides. Roller furling led aft with the stopper. Folding table in the cockpit. Two winch handles. Bags for the halyards and lines. Main sheet here and main halyard here, everything marked on the stoppers. Going forward we have 4 fenders on each side plus one big one on the stern. There's an anchor winch controls up and down, and 50 meters chain that's marked every 10 meters. We have one water tank forward and one back on the port side. Full batten mainsail with single line reefing, everything led up to the cockpit so it can be reefed from the safety of the cockpit. Life buoy on the port side aft and another water tank on the stern port. Stern starboard we have a diesel tank. We have deck brush, oars for the dinghy and a boat hook. Coming inside we have optional self-inflating life jackets on the navigation table, charts and pilot books, both papers, navigation equipment in the nav table. Next to the nav table we have a big control panel. On the right side is 220 volt panel and indicators in the middle. On the left 12 volt panel with all the consumers. We have another GPS inside and the repeater for the instruments. Webasto heating, which you just press for a few seconds here and it turns off and on, and a lever for how both keys, lamp. In the drawers we have flares, horn, spare parts in the other two. We have here automatic or manual bilge pump, battery switches, and on the stern cabin starboard we have engine battery switch on and off. As a toilet, standard Japsko manual toilet with the hand pump and the lever, which first we turn to the left, pump in water, and the clear water comes out, turn to the right, and we pump everything out. Have shower here, all the water from the shower goes there, and in the locker we have a manual pump which we press here to pump out the water from the shower. Port side we have big galley, have fire extinguisher here and one under the table. All the kitchen equipment is under the seat, and we have stove and top loading very big refrigerator here. Going forward, on the starboard side there's a double berth bunk beds and another toilet and shower with the same standard Japsko pump. And forward we have nice big cabin with lockers and shelves, and underneath the beds there is a safety switch for the bow thruster. In the galley, underneath the sink, we have a switch for switching the water tanks from forward to aft. First aid kit in the locker here, the Salona starboard, and a lot of storage around. Under the companionway we have a Volvo Penta engine, checked regularly with pre-filter here, filter for raw water. The seat aft we have storage for water hose, spare ropes, spare oil, and on the other side another gas bottle, dinghy pump, and another fire extinguisher. In the stern port we have a shower with hot and cold water, turn on and off like this.